Go.
Hello and welcome back. We
Hello
are
guys.
here
Hello,
at
I'm
Vice
Kenshi.
City.
And there's
Oh,
English band.
hello.
Well, this is the Vice City Definitive Edition. My name is Kenshi. I've been in the speedrunning Vice City for like 3 years. Had a lot of runs in the speedrun comp, in the community also. So here, today we're gonna do the Definitive Edition, any percent. The any percent will take around like just 1 minute, but first of all, I'm gonna explain about the game story a little bit. We talk with you. So game's leader character is Tommy Vercetti, has an Italian guy named lives in Liberty City, which is New York. And his dad is work on Printworks, so he just wanted to, you know, go with the Printworks, like his dad. But then he wanted to live a different life, so joined the Sony Forelli Mafia, as you know from GTA 3, when he was 20 years old. And being a little big in the mafia, of course Sony didn't like that. So Sony sent him to kill a one guy in a Harwood named a place in GTA 3, but it was the ambush for 15 guys that waiting for Tommy to kill. But Tommy killed them all, but couldn't get from the cops, so he just went 15 years from the jail. And after getting out of jail, Sony tells him to go to Miami. There's a drug dealer. Go with my guys, and you do the job. And now our story begins in the Miami, but it begins like a little bit sad because in the drug dealership, an unnamed guys gets blows up our deal, steals money and the drugs. So Tommy loses all the money Sonny give and stuck on the Miami. So he's trying to get the money back for Sonny. Okay, that's the story. So we're just going to start. And while doing that missions on your run, I will talk about the run, how the mechanics work, and the game missions a little bit, what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're starting, I guess. 3 and 2, 1, and go then. Okay, we started. Okay, now we're coming back from the ambush. We're going back with the Ken Rosenberg, guy named our lawyer. The Ken Rosenberg will help us to do things in the Vice City because we don't know this Miami, Florida. Of course, we came from Liberty City here. We all foreigner. So we're just gonna start with going to hotel because Ken says us, let's get tomorrow. I am full ahead now, like talk later. Now we're going to hotel to talk to Sonny and tell him about the problem, stealing the ambush, any kind of sort like that. Okay, the 80% is all about ending the final mission. So we're just gonna do like our road is going to be just reaching the final mission. So like the OG version, we won't do so many glitches, but like we're gonna do glitches also in here too, but there is not that much glitches like OG Vice City because there's Definitive Edition and there isn't a replay system which makes us to do glitches in the OG version, but we're gonna do things differently, like I told me did. So we came Rosenberg again. Hope the bike doesn't despawn. The first mission, the party. The party is all about the Ken says us. Like he's kinda anxious about the problem, but Tommy doesn't. Tommy doesn't chill. Okay, the problem is they steal the money. So we're looking for the who killed and wish the deal, and we'll steal the money. So Ken tells us there's a guy named Cortez in his yacht. There's a party, so we're just going there because there's a party and every rich people will be in the party, of course. Time is gonna meet with the new people, so he's trying to look for the money and look for who is the mambas, who is the richest in the Vice City. So we're just gonna change the bike from the PCJ here for a lot of best vehicle in the game for speedruns and normal gameplay too. Okay. We talk with the guys and the Cortez, and Cortez's daughter Mercedes is Cortez wants to take care of the Mercedes, so we just passing and going to strip club for Mercedes, dropping her there, and that's the first mission, Olava.
See you around, handsome.
Okay, the any percent, like I said, we were going like the missions we're gonna do is just for reaching the final missions, and our main thing in this road is there's an insta pass we're gonna do in the later of the game. What is the insta pass? I'm gonna talk about that too, but let's just start with the second mission, the Baccalaureate Brawl. The Baccalaureate Brawl is all about we saved the camp, we came from the party and everything went fine. So we just need like, you know, not that information actually, we want information for that. So we're going to guy named Kent Paul, which I always look similar like English band is on there. So we're gonna talk with that. He knows everything about the Vice City, so we're gonna just ask him a little bit, kinda rude, but we don't see that because we skip cutscenes. And he says that there's a chef on the alley in the Ocean Beach. We're gonna talk with him later, like little bit, you know, not that peaceful actually, but gonna talk a little bit. It was a good talk, I guess. I'm taking his phone. We can't. We take. Now we have fun. And the Lance comes here. You know, there's a white uniform Lance. The ambush in the dealership, the drug dealership, the second guy on the deal. Like, Lance was have the drugs and we have the monies. And that's the second guy who get, you know, brutal in the drug dealership. So Lance asked us about, like, if we both pour into this country, why don't we go in the same way to find the problem, find this guy who killed all the dealership. So we just go with the Lance Emanation because he wants it, and games want to show you how the weapon works system. But we're just gonna drive it a little bit. There's a cutscene that you can skip in the definitive edition, but you can able to skip in the OG version. I don't get it. Okay. Now I can talk a little bit faster, but we have to do fast. So this is speedrun, I guess. So the any percent, like I said, the insta passing system is clarifiedly like it's a scripted thing in the code. In the code, every mission has a, you know, the game script code number, and if you find a good two number, and if these numbers are connected each other, you can, if you start X and start X with Y, you can unlock the Z. That works like this. But that's too later on. So we're just gonna take a vehicle here to get back to Kenshisamaa. And normally you can't move on this cutscene, but we was too fast in the beginning of the game and didn't trigger the mission, didn't trigger the hotel cutscene, so we just came here and we skip all the cutscene thing. Now we're waiting for the phone call. There's a, you know, we killed a chef on the alley, which is named Leo, and there's a guy calling us and thinks about we are Leo, but we tell him Leo's not ready for the talk, he's not here, he just went on the trip, but he's went for a trip of future and for unlimited time, I guess. So that's all. And third mission, Jury Fury, is all about Sunny's cousins are like in the bad loss situation, so he wants to do us a little bit scaring the juries because of the changing their minds by crashing down vehicle and scaring them. So we're just gonna do that. In the OG version of Vice City, you normally duplicate this mission, and duplicating this mission makes you insta pass, like I said how insta pass works. But in the definitive edition we can't do that actually because we don't have any replay setup to do in the beginning of the game. So we're just gonna do it casual, I guess. You know, just harm the jury's cars, change their minds, scare them, and make the Sonny's cousins are alive from the jail, alive from the law. It's okay. And we're gonna just shoot a little bit to the car. In the OG version, you had to like shot a lot of much than definitive edition. In definitive edition, you can just shot like 4 or 5 bullets or something, but in the OG version, you was like 10 shotgun bullets or something you was doing. So which is something changed in the definitive edition, but nothing that changed that much. But I can drive a little bit. Okay, it's okay. So the second car actually the same, just scaring to do things like, change their minds. That's the same all about. Okay, I was talking about insta passing. Insta passing, like I said, completing a mission with using two missions or a mission script and the other mission script makes you to, if you do everything correct and connected each other, you can actually insta pass some things, insta complete, insta pass something in the game, and we're gonna use that at the end of the game, because in the Vice Cities, in the normal gameplay, the game wants you to complete 7 assets to end of the game, which is you have to do 2 of them, Varsity Estate and Print Works for you need to do, and 5 other ones are optional. But what we're gonna do is just insta passing some of the missions that will allow us to reach the end of the game without doing any of the game wanted us from the root. So this mission is Riot. Riot is, there's a guy named Avery Carrington, has a lot of things with the buildings. He wants to, he said he can help us, so he just wants a job. He wants to make a riot there, so we just blowing the vents, just shooting the barrels. Then we just continue. Like in the normal, you have to go to change your clothes to the worker clothes on there and make a riot over there, like acting like you are a worker too and starting like riot and punching people to start a riot. But what we do here is just shooting up the barrels and blowing up the vehicles. Otherwise the end the mission quickly. And I did a bad thing in here actually. Okay, now we're gonna answer this call right here. Not that right here actually, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Cortez. The Cortez in the first mission who has a party at this yard, at this boat. This is the Cortez. The Cortez tells about the problem he said in the ambush he heard, and tells about he can help us on this fixing this problem and will steal the money on drugs. So he just calls us to his boat, and we're just going to take his PCJ right now before going to mission marker. Because the PCJ is the best vehicle in the game, best bike in the game, actually. Okay, the Treasure Swine is a good story and a good mission. The Treasure Swine is all about, like Cortez says, I can help you on the find the money back, but first off you need to do my jobs. The Treasure Swine is all about, there's a guy named Gonzalez, and he was the Cortez's firearm, like Cortez's gun. But then he sold the Cortez for more money and for a lot of reach to the Diaz. So Cortez wants us to kill the Gonzalez first, then take care of other jobs. So we're just going to take down Gonzalez at his big luxurious house with the chainsaw Cortez gives us. And the Gonzalez is protected by the cops, so that's why we get 2 stars after killing the Gonzalez. In the Vice City if you kill someone, you can't get a wanted star if not a cop, right behind you or something, till you kill a 3 guy. But Gonzalez is protected by the cops, so that gives us a 2 stars. And game wants us to go to pay and spray thing and teach us how the pay and spray works. But what we're gonna do is we just took the bribe star here and lose 1 wanted star, and we have 1 wanted star right now. But in the Vice City, if you have 1 wanted star and if you don't do any crime for like a moment, you just disappear the wanted star and mission ends completely while we're driving back to the Cortez, which is makes a lot of times to us. Okay, now just what is this bolt over there? Okay, now we're just gonna be careful while on the turning, because if you be too fast, like you can drive to your beautiful Miami Sea like KZ did always. That's not a thing we want actually, but because Tommy likes to swim too much, but that's why we don't go. Okay, so this mission mall shootout is all about, there's a Francis guy, but I forget his name. Cortez wants us to take these chips that Cortez is looking for from the France guy, so we're just gonna take a little bit konnichiwa at him, a little bit, participating his party. Like you see, it was like a little bit small party. Okay, now the Guardians got up. Okay, what I did here is if you just skip the cutscene faster, you like after you skip the cutscene, he will start to run from you. But if you skip the cutscene while when he is turned his head, just the character stops a little bit and then starts running, and that's the time you want to do. You want to kill in that time easily. Okay, the third mission, Guardian Angels. What we're gonna do is Cortez last missions.
Apparently that
Guardian Angel is all
was his
about
penthouse.
Cortez
Let's
tell us
see what that creep
about
has
the
to do with
Diaz,
things.
and he left the weapon for us in the military store park. So we're just gonna go to military store car park there and took the gun. Cortez left to us, and then we're gonna go and protect the Diaz's ambush right now with the lance. Actually, we don't expect lance come here, but it's unfortunately lance everywhere. There he comes.
Hogging all the action, I see.
Oh, we're okay, so we're just going to Diaz with lance and protect his ambush. In the story, actually, we're trying to find out who cracked the deal, who blow up the deal, but let me tell you, Diaz's men are blow up the deal, so that's why the Cortez was telling about the Diaz and wanted to meet with him. So we're just gonna meet with Diaz and like trying to get good on his eyes to be his man a little bit. We're gonna see. We won't do a lot of Diaz missions and storyline missions in this category, but let me tell you, we're going in the normally we're going to be Diaz's man, and after he trusts us, we just backstabbing him with the lance in the normally. But we don't do these kind of missions in this category, because we're just gonna stop Diaz's missions after the second mission of the Diaz. We're gonna see, not right now, but you're gonna see. Okay, the mission Guardian Ninja is all about, like I said, there's a dealership about this guy, small guy, and the Haitians. It's okay, we'll protect them with the lance, but some Haitians heard about Cubans are dealing with the Diaz, so Haitians are coming to ambush the Diaz, but we're just protecting him. It will be good enough if we let the Haitians ambush the deal and steal the money and the Diaz like he did. But that's the game actually. We can't do. Okay, just blowing up their heads rather than vehicles. And the other car comes from here. Let me just pick up some Tech 9 ammos from here. Just blow up this van. Yeah. I don't have that much ammo, but it's okay, I guess. Let me take a little bit more. Okay. Now we're just gonna pop their head off. And after that, two Sanchez Haitians are coming and stealing Diaz's money back. While unfortunately one of them is popped by the sniper, but there isn't any sniper guy. I don't know. Someone just pops his head. We're going to chase the other one and take the money back to Diaz. And after all that, he starts to trust us. That's great. So just gonna drive by him. Now blow up his vehicle. Grab the money. And this guy being a little bit anxious.
I live! Take heads! And it's all down
Saint
to
Wolf.
you. What is your name? Tommy. I see you soon,
So,
amigo, I think.
like I said, now Diaz trusts us.
Shit.
So what we're gonna do is now the gate zip. The gate zip is a little bit, not little bit actually, a too old trick in the Vice City. Like allows you to, pass the Starfish Island at the beginning of the game because the next phone call is Diaz's phone call. Till I answer this phone call, the Starfish Island is closed. But if you came here with a good bike like Sanchez and do this thing on the door, you can just teleport here, because when you try to get out, the game thinks like there isn't an area to get out and teleports you to the best, safest place in the near, and that's the corner of the street. So what I did is here, just glitching the phone calls. The glitch phone call is mean in the normally, if you know, answer the phone call in Vice City, you can't skip the phone calls, so you just have to wait for long of time. But if you aim and answer the call at the same time, and if you
this is gonna be easy.
leave the aim, you glitching the phone call, and that makes you allowed to run, you know, change weapons, use weapon and killing someone while on the phone talking. So okay, that's the thing we're gonna do a little bit. Okay, this mission is the chase. It's all about Diaz tells us about his work. We are working with him now, and Tommy tells about his work for money. But Diaz says like, no amigo, you work for me now. So we're gonna work with him. Now there's a guy who has sold out Diaz for like Gonzalez did. So we're just gonna look for where is the stash and where is the money. We'll look from here, and he tries to escape from us. So what we're gonna do is here, just rather than following him, we're just gonna get back onto our vehicle and drive to end of the road. In the OG version, you was just following him because you can sprint, but now we're just following this vans to trigger the cutscene. Now he starts running. We came here before he. There will be a BF injection waiting his guy. In the normally you gotta have to follow, but we're taking this guy out, make our way to this wall, and take him to the, like a passenger, and drive him to the home like we do. So in the normally you have to follow him, and you will get tired of course if you're a normal player. But if you know the glitches, hover and unlimited have sprint, you can just pass him through him and go before him. So what we did is just went before him, take his vehicle, guy waiting for him to escape, take his vehicle and close it the side of the door. That make us allow to, you know, there's only one way to he gets in, so we just, you know, stuck to the wall other side, so that makes us to not knock out from the vehicle. So he just went to the back and stayed on there, so he been a passenger for us, so we just leave him to the home like a Uber. It's okay. Now we're turning back to Diaz. The second mission that we're gonna do is the Phnom Penh mission, which is called, everybody knows that, you know, maybe not everybody knows that, but just now in the chase mission, actually we learned where the guy lives and where he's all the gang. So now we're gonna attack there and kill all of them with the lance, with the helicopter, and stash the money again. So what we're gonna do is cancel the phone call, start the mission, Phnom Penh. Okay, we're gonna skip the cutscenes. We came here to do a job. Then,
Hey, I've been asking around.
like you heard from Tommy, what you're doing here. Lance comes up here and helps us on the job. We're going with the heli. Lance drives heli. We are shooting from the heli. We're gonna shoot everybody, and after all, we're gonna take this money back and turn back to Diaz. That's all the mission about, and that's all the score mission. You know, just waiting for the Lance go with this helicopter and shooting. That's all about now. Okay, like I said, how glitches work. Now we're in their route. It's our reach is insta past the penultimate mission, which is second mission from the end of the game, the Capture Collector. Like I said, in normally you have to complete 7 assets to unlock end of the game. Not the end of the game actually. Now I'm saying, if you complete 7 assets and 2 are Versus Dimension and Printworks, and the 5 other ones, you get a call from the Capture Collector mission, and when you end the Capture Collector mission, the game unlocks to the last mission called Keep Your Friends Close. But what we're gonna do is insta pass the Capture Collector mission, and because game thinks we insta pass the mission, the game gonna give us the last mission phone call and unlocks the last mission for us. So I explained everything I guess about that, so we're just gonna blow up everyone in here with all the members called Shark members in the Vice City gangs. It's on the Prowl Island.
This thing ain't cheap to fix. Take them out.
And like I said, we do this instapass with the mission called Trojan Voodoo. And this Trojan Voodoo mission is Umberto Robina's mission, which is we're gonna do after all that.
Good luck, brother.
Now we're gonna take the, you know, the money at the roof. You can kill them actually, but real spirit runners are just, you know, run and take in the money. So, okay, that's the last Diaz mission. What we gonna do? Nothing. We won't do any Diaz mission. One more. That's the last Diaz mission we're gonna do. So the first thing, now it starts. The first thing we're gonna do is reload the game, because after you complete this mission, there isn't a spawning Infernus right here. But if you load autosave, it will spawn again. So we just need the Infernus, another technical thing. So we're going to the guy named every character right now, because we want to reach Umberto Robina's mission, and the missions are chained. Like when we finish every mission, the Umberto mission will start, and when we, you know, just cancel phone call. When we finish the first mission of the Umberto, we will start the anti-Polet missions, and when anti-Polet missions are done, we're gonna end the Umberto Robina missions. That's all changed, so you're gonna do all of them right now rather than story missions. Those missions are just side missions other than story missions, so it's just kind of different from the OG version. So this mission is all about, like, every character tells us there's a guy, he needs to be killed in the golf club. So we're just taking golf club clothes in here.
Is this me?
Nice ass, baby.
As you hear, we just fit in it. We're looking good. Okay. Now, in the normally you have to get in and kill this guy with the golf, you know, golf rod. I guess I don't know the name, but I mean, normally you just came here and snipe him, but I forgot to take the sniper rifle, which is a little bit bad actually, not great. Okay, so it's okay. I forgot to take the sniper rifle, but what we're gonna do is just get in to the, you know, get in and kill inside. We have M60 that has a range a little bit, so we're just gonna kill him. We came in here. And as for the phone call,
Tommy, it's me, Colonel Cortez. Look, senor,
For
I
any
believe you are
reasons.
a man who can get things done. So please help me. You can find me at the boat, huh?
now, I mean, the second mission we're going right now is, every second mission is, everybody knows from the, I guess, in childhood, or whoever played Vice City once, and maybe even don't play Vice City in his life, the Demolition Man mission, which is wants you to blow up, you know, this fucking building with the RC car. It was hard on everybody's eye, but it isn't hard actually. It's easy to do. Unfortunately, in the OG version, we insta-passed this mission in the all missions section, but you don't have to, you know, do this mission if you want to end the game. Actually, those are side missions just. But in this road, we have to do Demolition Man for the road for the new missions. So we're just gonna do it casual, like the game wants us from. But if it's the OG Vice City, we're gonna just insta-pass it. But now, unfortunately, we're gonna drive to the RC van and do boarding stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna park my Infernus here, because if you park too closely, it will just despawn. Now, normally any person run in a definitive edition, what should we do? Let me explain you. After I came to Diaz mansion with the BF injection, after the chase, I should take the sniper rifle and snipe him at there. And the second one is, and I have to answer the Sony's phone call while doing that. So I didn't do that, so I just have to, you know, answer the Sony's phone call at a free time I get. probably after doing this mission. So the route is just kinda, I forgot something to do, that's okay, but it doesn't kill the run. That's the good thing. It happens on the, marathons. It's okay. We don't blow up anything. Okay, now, these missions are just boring. Like, nothing to do, just taking the bomb and planting the bombs to building and blowing up. Nothing that much. So let's just talk about it. Why he wants that? Because every is works about the construction and buildings. So, that's the enemy deconstruction. So he just want to blow up and make their deconstruction and the money and everything go down, making his enemies go down. That's all about just. You don't have to do this mission in normally, but we do. Unfortunately. Okay, now let me tell about more about, the speedrun. I tell about the game's backstory, where Tommy comes from, and the game start of the story, and I'm telling about every mission we're gonna do. I won't tell about the other missions because it doesn't in the run, and I don't have time to explain all of them. Unfortunately, if one day I have all missions, I'll talk about all of them. So I'm just gonna talk about the missions that we're gonna do in the 80% now. So yeah, that's all about this mission. Is just sport, so I'm just looking for the thing to talk. I'm trying my best with my English. Like even of Japanese people, I have good English, I guess. Because a lot of Japanese people don't have good English like that. Mine is not good actually, but enough to speak. Okay, that's the last bomb we're gonna do. I am so happy about that. And I can take it. Yes, I can take it. So we're just going to the 4th floor and place it there and blow up all the building. Why this mission is designed like this, I don't know. That could be more better, like just going and using dynamites or just using molotovs to burn up, or dynamites like I said, or remote charges to blow up everywhere rather than using a RC vehicle. Okay, we wrapped up the mission. I'm so happy with that. It ends and game FPS just goes 5 in there, land blowing up. That's a definitive edition. Huge job from Rockstar. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna answer this Sonny's phone call. Have this phone call.
Ain't got no suntan.
In the normal situation, you should answer the Cortez phone call I did before starting up the mission. But I messed up the route a little bit. It's okay. We don't losing any time actually because the phone timings are same in the every situation. If it's 20 seconds, it's on the 20 seconds even if you're on the second item too. It's okay. Now what we're gonna do, it's time loss. What we're gonna do is get in this Infernus again and starting 3rd mission of Ever Carrington, which is 2-bit hit. And 2-bit hit tells about there's too much grouping and ganging about in the Little Hate and the Havana about Cubans and Haitians. And by the way, this is Donald Love, from the GTA 3 and GTA Liberty Stories, I guess. This is the same Donald Love. Okay. Every tells about there's a lot of components and wars about little Haitian people, Haitian gangs actually, and the Cuban gang in the game. So we're just going to take a Cuban gang outfit and act like a Cuban and killing the enemy Haitian guy who is I think he's a little bit big on the gang, big guy, like a leader or something. We're gonna kill the Haitian leader or something if I remember correctly, with like acting like a Cuban. So we're just gonna make their blow up a little bit, and not a little bit actually, 2 big fightings between each other, and they will make the the construction price going down. So we came here, jump on this, take him out, we get him back, we just get him out from the Little Haiti, and mission will pass. when we soon as get that little hater. So we killed the Haitian leader, like acting like a Cuban. So that will just, you know, make their wars bigger, and will having a war in the any place, it will cause the, you know, the building prices will go down because nobody wants to live on there. Okay, so the mission we're gonna do is,
This ain't Leo.
I should take this. I forgot to take it again. I should take
Leo's already
this,
dead.
you know,
Maybe
there's
I
an
killed
armor in
Leo and
here.
took his phone. Did you ever think of that, prick?
And this is Umberto Robina calling us. He just wanted to call the Leo, you know, but we killed him unfortunately with a good talk. Not a talk actually, but okay. So he says like, oh, you killed the Leo, so you must have big muscles. So he just wants us to come to his cafe with his dad. So now we have to prove himself us with his too, you know, kind about the boats, stunt boats, and the
Let's go.
girls. So we're gonna use the boats to, you know, make ourselves believe in him. Me also Varsity has a big muscles. So we're gonna just do a little bit stunt jumping and racing with time while doing the boat driving. And that's the Rico, who is a good Cuban guy, I guess, in the gang. He wants us to act like a woman, so we just act like a woman. But you know, Umberto Robina just wants us to get his jobs, so we're gonna do all of them. Okay, let me explain who is this and who is this Umberto or Umberto. Okay, the Umberto Robina is, you know, there's two gangs in the Vice City, big gangs, two big gangs, Cubans and the Haitians. Oh, it's okay. Okay, there's two big gangs, Haitian and the Cubans. So Umberto Robina is leader of the Cubans, and he wants. So we work with Cubans right now. So, but in the earlier I said Umberto Robina is Umberto Robina. We're gonna do all of his missions while doing that stuff. So after completing this mission, we will get a phone call from the you know, woman called Auntie Pole Auntie, which is a voodoo, I know, magic woman or something, just voodoo, I guess. So she just wants us to come her house and talk with her a little bit. And when Tommy gets in her house, he just, you know, loses his mind because Auntie Pole is a voodoo woman, doing voodoo on people and make them change their minds with magic. Not magic, actually, like in his kitchen. She wants to come to her kitchen, but in the kitchen there isn't enough food. There is a little bit drug, makes the tummy, you know, controlling and doing her jobs instantly and listening everything she says. So after all that driving and blaming in the first, now we did everything perfectly. So Rico calls us really big, strong, big boy. So we just complete the mission.
You got big cojones, amigo.
And big cojones means in the Spanish big muscles. Okay, now we end the mission. Now we're just running to the golf club in here because there's always a comet spawning. This comet is really good and good sport car, fast sport car. While going that, we're gonna take a phone call right here from Auntie Pole. We're gonna glitch it. That's the Auntie Pole.
My dear, thought you might need something to make you feel better. So Auntie Pole make you some stew, eh? Come and check my kitchen sometime, okay, Tommy?
Like she says, come and check my kitchen sometime, okay, Tommy? She says. So we're just going her kitchen. Like you can see on the minimap. C is Cortez, D is Diaz. We won't do them. The glowing, like blue fire icon is Umberto Robina, aka Cubans, and the other red people icon is people human icon is Antipole, which is Haitians. Now we came to her house, Luxury's house. We're gonna cancel this phone call. Now first mission is Juju Scramble. The mission is all about, this is Antipole. The mission is all about, there's a bribes that Riffs actually Antipole wants, and we're just going to took them, but also FBI just wanted to looking for them. So we're just gonna take all of the briefcases without, you know, getting busted from the FBI, and by doing that we're gonna get too much stars, wanted stars actually. Okay, we're just gonna take this. Now we have one star, but when we get the second star we're gonna have too much actually. Not too much actually, but we're gonna have. There will always FBI waiting for us. Now we have 3 and 1 more to pick up. It's located back of the Little Haiti, end of the Little Haiti. That's the place Little Haiti means. I mean the Haitian place. And where we take the Umberto missions is Little Havana, which is Cuban place. So that's all the voodoo and the Haitian part. So we're just gonna take this preps, and we have 5 stars. We're just going back to the, you know, Antipole again to complete the mission. There's FBI ranches everywhere. When I kid, I was always stuck in this mission. You know, it's hard to do when you don't know how to get from Cap, but it's okay. Now this mission is completed, and the second mission is all about the bombs away. Means there's Cuban boats, and we're just gonna blow up them with RC plane we're gonna use. You know, I don't like RC things in the game. Maybe the one of the things I hate in this game, but nothing we can do. Shikata ga nai in Japanese. So we're gonna take this RC van and RC barons. These planes has a bomb under them, so we're just gonna blow up all the Cuban boats and Cuban guys. You know why we're doing the 2 side missions? Like we once doing the Cuban missions, and we came here to do Haitian missions right now. Which side we are most is, we actually in the game we are on the Cuban side, but unfortunately Antipole makes us might change, forcing to change by doing voodoo and the drugs effect. So we're just doing her jobs instantly and can't understand anything. So don't try something in the real life. So we blow up everyone, and this car guy, we couldn't blow up everyone, I guess. There's one guy from there, it's okay. I saw like I killed him, but sometimes there's a glitch, I guess, I think in the game. I don't know, but you seem like you drop head of him, but it doesn't die. So we end the mission. We're gonna back to our car. Now we're going to complete the 3rd mission and last mission of Antipole. So why we're doing Antipole missions right now? Why don't you go with the Umberto missions? The reason for this is we're gonna do 2 more Umberto missions, but when we want to do, you know, last mission of the Umberto, game tells about first do the Haitian missions and come here back.
Hello?
So if you understand, the Haitian missions are about, you know, wasting the Cubans, and Cuban missions are all about wasting the Haitians. So we are playing both of the sides actually. So we came here. The Antipole wants us to, you know, blow up everyone in here. You know, kill every Cuban you see. In the normally they're doing a street fight. You know, punch fight. But we came here and blow up this ambush. Like we let the Haitians win. But let's kill all of them. Yes. Don't pick up this pill. That will make you slower. Okay, we complete the mission. Now, what we're gonna do is we need a cop car to do actually. You know, we need a cop car, so we're just gonna take a cop car. Where can I get? If you can't find on the way, you can find it on the. There's a police station not far from here. You can take from there. But also, while doing the Juju Scramble, if you see a cop car that you can take there also. But what we're gonna do is just take this cop car in here. It's locked. Okay, the second one. Okay, it's open. Sometimes the both of them can be locked, so be careful with that. try to get on the Juju Scramble, but if I remember correctly, I don't have any police car to get that, but this PC driver has a lot of things to do. Okay, so now glitch is starting. The glitch is all about starting 2 missions twice, like we do in all Vice City missions. But what we're gonna do is just start the mission once. That will make us to get a, auto save. I'm gonna just put my FPS limit to 30, get the specific position, get M6 to my hand, and while getting in, I will just try to start the vigilante mission, and I did that. So I pick up the rampage, and before picking up the rampage, I took the vigilante mission. That will make to start 2 missions at the same time. And when I cancel vigilante, game puts me back on mission 0, which is now I'm gonna start the mission with the another while rampage going on. Okay, what is the on mission and the on mission 1 thing? So that's a switch on the game squad. If you're on the mission, you're on mission 1, if you're not on the mission, you're on mission 0. So when we take game puts back on the on mission 1, but if you cancel out or fail a mission, game puts you back on the on mission 0. So we start 2 missions at the same time and cancel one of them, and game puts back on mission 0 while other mission is still going. So we start rampage and this mission at the same time. Now we came here and we're gonna kill this guy to make the skip dialogue faster. It doesn't fail your mission, but we're gonna kill all of them quickly because the rampage timer is going on the right. We have to skip all these cutscenes before this rampage goes up because it can softlock your game. We're gonna act like fast, and you see every dialogue is skipping because there is nobody to talk. Actually, just kill this guy. It's too important to do. Okay, we're gonna take all of the Haitians one more time, and this mission is all about just making a war at Haitian Haitian factory. Just gonna kill all of the guys has an icon on them. This guy too. And don't forget you have 100 bloods on the M60, so just don't waste them too much. And I'm gonna kill all of them actually in here because they can pop your tires actually if you easily. And I'm gonna get in this van. Now the mission is all about just going in the Haitian Haitian drug factory and stealing this van. This van has things that Umberto wants us from. So we're just gonna take this van back to the Umberto. While we're doing that, I just let this cop car get stopped out and this cop too. Okay, what we're gonna do is while going back. Now we are on mission 0, you see, and I can take one more rampage again. I will take the rampage and get back on the vehicle. While we get on the mission 0, like I said, we was on 2 missions at the same time, and the rampage ends, and it caused us to get back on the mission 0 in the free roam mode. So we just took one more rampage, and now we're just going to end the mission. So after we end the mission, game will put us back on mission 0 again. You can see now we end the mission, game puts us back to free roam mode, and we're starting the new mission twice. Which is making here is chaining the rampages together, like you see from the beginning of the past mission. So what we're gonna do is just now going to Rico. Rico's going to Rico to meet with him. There's a crime scene going on. The Haitians, what Haitians doing in the Cuban street, I don't know. So we're gonna just meet with Rico. This mission is all about naval engagement. There's a Haitian and sharks, doing dealer drug, like not actually, I think it's drug, drug dealing. There is hell, and we're gonna blow up this meeting also. Everyone blows up every meeting in the Vice City. That's all the story is about. Okay, like I said, now we're gonna meet with Rico and punches. Okay, now we're going with the stunt boat, really good Cuban boat, the fastest boat in the game. Now we're gonna blow up every Haitian and shark we're gonna see because this is the mission design, I guess. Like while the rampage is going and 20 seconds left, I have shotgun from the rampage. We're gonna use that to blow up everyone. Oh, you didn't blow up. Okay, just kill everyone. Okay, now I have 80 HP, so I'll play a little bit safe. Now what we're gonna do is when the rampage ends, game will put me back to the old mission 0, which is allow me to switch weapons back. So I'm just gonna use this my Kruger, not get too much shot from the enemies. And this wall, bullets come from this wall, I guess. Okay, we killed both of them. It's important, and killed this guy on the corner because we're gonna just walk from this corner right now. They blow up the Rico. We're gonna blow up from here. We're gonna go from here. He has a really strange shotgun, and you know the rampage ends, so we just back on the old mission 0. Now what we're gonna do is chain one more rampage. So we just get one more rampage in here and start a rampage while doing the mission. Now what we're gonna do is we take the drugs and money or something, whatever inside it. We're going back to Umberto again, and these Vice City cops are, you know, they're crazy, man. Look at this. Like these villas seems to be, you know, hard to have a villa while these cops are around the city. Okay, now we're turning back to Umberto Robina, and the naval engagement ends as soon as we get. So the next mission is Trojan Voodoo. Is the mission looking for, but okay. Let's go. We're gonna end the mission like in a cool way. Now, the mission ends. That's all about naval engagement. Now we're starting the next mission, the Trojan Voodoo. I said, that's the final mission we're gonna do, actually, in Umberto. Now, the mission starts, and we need to take a
Maybe the last thing I needed was an enema.
Cuban
but
car,
this comes
which is
close.
parked in here with Pepe, I guess. Okay, let's go find the muchachos, he says.
Oye, let's go find our muchachos.
Okay, now the mission is all about, normally blowing up the Haitian drug factory, but like I said, it's all about Instapass we're gonna do. Instapass is using this mission to, we're gonna do a little bit Instapassing. So we won't blow up the Haitian factory, but that's the reason why we get the Haitian gang car to act like a Haitian to get in this factory. We came here to mission before.
Man, you drive like a crazy bitch.
Yeah, he says we drive like a crazy woman. So we met with the other Cuban boys, and the rampage is every 10 seconds, and after 10 seconds rampage will end and we'll put back to the old mission 0. Okay, the main thing here is now we are on mission 0. Now I'm gonna exit the car right at the specific moment when he says okay Inigo, when the Pepe says okay Inigo, and that will make the game stuck.
Okay,
Like in the moment. Okay, Inigo, when he says, like, if you're on the old mission 0 while doing a mission, and if your phone rings, you just stuck this line. We just stuck this okay Inigo line right now in the game's code. You know, the mission is stuck right now. And what we're gonna do for the Instapass is just going to buy a Shimol Shack, the cheapest house in the game. That will cause us this Trojan Voodoo script and this house script is connected to each other. You know, I've canceled my phone. We're buying this house, and you know, Tommy just landed twice, so that means we completed a thing and buy this house after it. So we just insta-pass the Capture Collector mission right now. So that's all about that. I said how it works. You know, we use Trojan Voodoo script, and the Trojan Voodoo this line script, okay, Inigo line is connected with the Shimol Shack that's buying. I don't know how to pronounce this name. This properties code, so because they connected and they're equal to insta-passing the Capture Collector mission in the code. So we insta-pass both of them, and now the Capture Collector is in the game. Things like we did the Capture Collector. So Lance will call me right now when I get out from the bike. Right from here. Tell me we got big problems. Calm down right away, he says. That's unlike the final mission. So what I'm gonna do is just set my FPS to 30, not trigger this cutscene. And like you see, if you know, and that's the keep your friends close. If you know, you don't know actually.
Oh, good.
This door is closed because we didn't complete any missions of the DS. So if you just run from this corner of the door, you just get past Rodin. So we just start the mission. That's the final mission. Yeah, that's over. GG. From now, that's any person all about. Now, the keep your friends close is all about, you know, Sony is coming to Vice City and tell Sony is coming to Vice City, and Lance double crosses out for more money to Sony. And I'm just waiting for. Now after you start to keep your friends close, after 1 minute the Lance spawns, and after 2 minutes Sony spawns. Just waiting like Lance spawn. In the mission you have to actually, Sunny comes to visit you, and you just wanted to give the Sunny money back with fake money, printed money, but Lance double crosses us and tells the Sunny about that, and you know, we're just going to take care of both of them actually right now. Okay, now like it's around being 1 minute. Okay.
No one to cover your ass now, eh, Tommy? You're going down, you backstabbing prick. Oh, you think so?
This backstabbing prick is going down really. Okay, we're just gonna follow him right now because you can't kill him. You know, you see he's teleporting, bro. Okay, we're gonna came here, and when I shoot from here, it doesn't make sense. But if I come a little bit closer and I shoot from here, I can kill him right now. And my health is 30. I have to be careful right now. I don't want to die. A little bit wait. I have to be careful. There's a health. Okay. There isn't a health actually. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is, you know, I'm just going to die, I guess. I don't know what happened. Okay, we came here. Okay, so when I reach here, the Sunny will spawn. We're gonna take care of him. The collisions are not loaded because when I pass my weapon through the lens, I can shoot him. Now we're gonna make him pay 15 years, all of it. The Sunny with his huge crew. Just take it M60 and kill his all, and it's all. GG. That's all. Over. Yeah, we take the Vice City down and Sony and the Lance in the under than 1 hour, I guess.
Tommy?
And now we
Oh my
killed
God,
everyone,
Tommy,
and
what happened?
Ken just, you know,
What does it
come to
look
his
like?
mind. Ken's always
It looks like you
scared from
ruined your
everything.
suit, and Tommy, that was a beautiful suit.
That's all. Just
Tommy,
watch
what
the
on
end.
earth happened?
Had a disagreement with a business associate. You know how it is.
Tommy, I have a disagreement. I send them an angry letter. Maybe I pee in their mailbox. I don't start World War III. You know, maybe you should speak to my shrink.
That stupid prick Lance.
Yeah, Tommy said
I never
about
liked that guy,
killing the
okay?
Lance, but he
He's
had to do
neurotic,
it.
he's insecure, he's self-centered. The guy's an asshole. I'm glad you took him out.
I don't
And
think we're gonna be getting any
because
more heat
all the
from
problems
up
are
north
done,
either.
Tommy is going to live a different
There
life
ain't
with the
no
Ken
up
Rosenberg
north
right now.
anymore.
He came to Vice City for a drug
It's all
dealer
down
and now
south
being the
now.
king of Vice City, that's
Wait,
all.
does that mean what I think it
He
means?
killed his
Tommy,
Sonny,
baby!
old
What do you
mafia,
think it means?
went to
Yeah,
15
we're
years
in
on jail,
charge. I mean, you're in charge.
being ambushed on
Tommy!
ambushed a lot of
You
times.
know, Ken,
But now
I
he
think
kills
this could be the
all the bad
beginning of a
guys around
beautiful
him
business
and take care of the good guys
After
around
all, you're a
him.
conniving,
And now he's living
backstabbing two-bit
the
thief,
life,
and I'm
being
a
the
convicted
king of the Vice
psychotic
City.
killer and drug dealer.
That's all. That's all
I
game.
know. Ain't it
You have to
just
play.
beautiful?
GG's.
GG.
GG.
Thanks for that.
Alright.
And next up, last one of the day, we got Red Dead Redemption. So stay tuned for that.
Ooh, I got Emma here. Welcome back.
Hello.